As the president heads into the second leg of his trip to Europe, he's showing no signs of backing off of his campaign to alienate every single other world leader that used to call the United States an ally. As he heads to Buckingham Palace for a black-tie dinner event, British newspaper The Sun revealed that Trump had given them an exclusive interview, one in which he trashes his British counterpart, Prime Minister Theresa May, for her poor handling of the Brexit negotiations, among other things. The president tore into May, scolding her for not taking his advice on how to Brexit, made ominous threats about cancelling US-UK trade deals if the UK proceeds with the soft Brexit extended withdrawal from the European Union. He even dared to float a possible replacement for May in the recently resigned Foreign Minister Boris Johnson, who is similar to Trump in that they are both racist, ignorant buffoons with awful hair. The president then launched into an unabashed blood and soil white nationalist trend against British immigration policies and his British nemesis, London Mayor Sadiq Khan, blaming him for terrorism and the non-existent spiraling crime. Trump's animosity for Khan stems from a pre-election interview in which Khan calls Trump ignorant, and the president has never forgiven him. Seeing as Khan is a person of color and a Muslim, it's pretty clear there's something else driving the president's incessant attacks on the man. Not content to be rude and racist in his introduction to the British people, Trump also made some absolutely ridiculous boasts, like how he was more popular than Lincoln, who lived before telephones and any kind of popularity poll. While Trump's behavior at the NATO summit was bad, this is a whole other level of disgraceful. For the President of the United States to travel to a foreign country and then openly spout white supremacist talking points in a surprise hit piece on the leader of one of our closest allies is beyond reprehensible, even if that leader is awful and should be replaced. The one silver lining is that some pundits believe this interview might be the tipping point to wrecking the Conservative Party's majority and replacing right-wing plutocrat May with one of the world's most stalwart progressives in Jeremy Corbyn, the absolute boy, who really is about to do it. While accusations that Trump is a literal Russian agent are a little too far off the rails, it cannot be denied that he is systematically and doggedly going out of his way to insult and offend the nations that have stood by us for the past 6 decades, all to the benefit of the Kremlin, who has been trying to drive a wedge in the Western alliances for years. We need Robert Mueller to finish his investigation as quickly as possible before the damage becomes irreparable.